Hello, butterflies. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, Weekend Butterfly Readings. As you see, I am doing another reading on the 20-year-old Charisma. Now, I'm not going to say her last name. I do not want to mess it up. I know I'm going to botch her last name. Okay? This is my plaque, okay, on her. But she is a Chicago woman, 20 years old, Charisma. Okay? Her family did not ask me to do this reading. I just happened to be on YouTube, and you know, when you're sowing seeds of love, um, the God of the universe always, leads to the right people at the right time, and also cases because people want their story to be told. The family definitely wants answers, and they also seeking clarity. So, as I stated, I just happened to be led to a news feed of a Chicago woman that was murdered. Actually, she was murdered in her car, her parked car. Um, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read this briefly, then I'm going to play this quick news article, okay, family? And then we're going to continue. All right, we're going to continue from there. This right here is a quick picture of Charisma. Okay, I had uploaded this on my community section. So when it comes to any videos out below, family, please check out my community section. That's where I post a lot of my upcoming videos or any type of, communicating with my butterflies, all right? And if you know what's going on with your sister and any updates. But anyway, it is stated here, all right? It says Charisma. I guess it's Ehresman, but if that's incorrect, I apologize in advance. It is stated here. Charisma, 20-year-old, reported missing on January 23rd of this year. According to Forest View Police, she was originally reported missing based on suspicious circumstances and an endangered missing person advisor was issued. Of course, she was missing, but she was also found, okay? It has here the 20-year-old reportedly left her home in the morning on January 23rd, missed work, and had no contact with her family, which was unusual for her, police said. Ershman, I believe that's her last name, was found dead Friday in the back of a vehicle in the 5900 block of West Iowa Street in the city of Austin neighborhood of Chicago, police confirmed. Now, real quick, family, I'm going to play this video.
Family is feeling right now is unimaginable. They tell me their daughter Charisma left their Forest View home on Sunday, January 23rd, prompting a week-long search for the young woman that ended in tragedy.
There's no way a parent can explain this pain.
6 days after 20-year-old Charisma Ehresman went missing, she was found dead inside her car parked in Chicago's Austin neighborhood. Charisma's family devastated after relentlessly searching for her for days.
She was the most caring person, the most beautiful soul I have ever had the pleasure of knowing.
According to the medical examiner, the nursing student was strangled and smothered to death. Now, Jeff Ehresman says nothing can bring back his daughter, so instead, he wants to focus on saving the next one.
Every single day in this city, there is a child murdered, a girl murdered, somebody shot, somebody stabbed, somebody raped. It never ends.
Activist Andrew Holmes, whose daughter was also killed sitting next to him, calling for stricter punishments for people who commit crime.
You can't talk to it, baby. I can't talk to mine. It's pain. It's hell. People say it's all right. No, it ain't all right. It ain't gonna never be all right. It's gonna be all right when we get this system fixed and put.
And I agree, the system is definitely broken. We all know that. So at the end of the day, um, my condolence to Charisma family. As I stated, they did not ask me to do this reading. I'm just doing it as a labor of love. I was led by the Spirit to do this reading. I feel like Charisma is a lot that she has to say, that she wants her family to know about. And if they happen to be watching, may receive, some clarity, all right? Only you would know whether you are receiving, those hidden messages from Charisma because you know her, okay? You know her. Now, with that being stated, family, I did ahead of time set my attentions on Charisma. So give me a minute. I'm going to pull up her picture here because the eyes are the windows to our soul. As I was meditating on her, I was using um, my the shadow, the Divine Shadow Self Oracle deck. I like to use this because it gives me an idea of those energies that was around that person. Okay, on the fatal day, okay, whether they went missing or as far as we led to the unthinkable. And with this deck right here, it just lets me know of those shadow aspects of the individual, those aspects of them that they choose to embrace, saying this is me, or they choose to hide and wear a mask, if you know what I mean. That's the one who's not being genuine. They show you what they want you to see. But eventually we know it does come out. So with that being stated, I want to turn this around. I meditated on Charisma, and I was just pretty much just setting my intentions on this sister as far as what was those energies that was around her, okay? And anything the spirit want us to know on that particular day. Well, let me say this real quick. I do sense that this was very personal. As we heard on the news, she was found strangled and smothered in her car, her parked car. I sense that it's someone that she knows, and it could be possibly some type of on the other person end, it was infatuated with her, all right? And it pretty much was not reciprocated, if you know what I mean, okay? As I stated, a lot of people have issue with the word no, okay? Something about that word no, many people have not mastered their emotions to walk away, okay? And they feel some type of way when they are being rejected. Now, with that being stated, this what came out so far with me using the Shadow Self Oracle. And I'm just going to share this, all right, because I did this ahead of time as a private reading. Then I'm going to jump on my other deck, okay? Because what we're looking for, not only clarity but confirmation. So let me turn around real quick, family. Give me a minute. Let me light up my white sage real quick. I'm going to put my angels of the light to assist me. As my spirit guides to connect with charisma spirit guides, seeking divine answers. Light me shed on this darkness surrounding the death of 20-year-old Charisma. All right, family. And I hope many of you are able to hear me quite well. If I sound a little too low, just turn the volume up just a little bit, family, okay? It makes a difference. Okay, so real quick, I want to share these messages that had came out. And remember, these are those shadow aspect energies that was around her. Okay? And family, you will be the judge. All right. Remember, this is allegedly and for entertainment purpose only. So it has here humiliation, bias, withdrawn. So one who's backing off and being very withdrawn, as well as could possibly be walking away from someone or something. Right here, passive aggression, argumentative. So we see there was a bit of argument, a fight, disagreements, a cold individual, someone holding a grudge towards Charisma. She's the one that's no longer with us, someone holding a grudge towards Charisma. Let's continue. Jealousy, defensive, and there was some emotional blackmail that was going on. Pretty much someone was mind elfing the other, if you know what I mean, okay? Maybe someone felt like they was being stringed along, okay? Someone telling someone what they want to hear. But it has here emotional blackmail. We have here aloof, someone that's very distant, standoffish. We have here, there was some bullying going on. Someone being very vindictive. Someone carrying burdens, rightfully so. They did the unthinkable to Charisma. And as I stated, someone that was dealing with rejection, or shall I say, not dealing with it very well whatsoever, having a hard time with rejection. Someone sabotage Charisma. And if that being the case, she was definitely caught off guard. Someone was being very aggression, operating in aggression. Let me just say that. Now it has here drugs. Now drugs was not stated. They did not come out anything about drugs being in her system, but the fact that I'm seeing drug is a possibility that there could have been some drug use um, from the suspect. You know, maybe the suspect background is doing drugs. Okay, drug use. I will say that. All right. There was some deception going on here. And for me to see this, someone was definitely being secretive as well. And lastly, there was confusion going on. Now, as I stated, when I did my own little private reading on charisma, and I was, pretty much meditating on this young sister, this is what came out. So it does look, and when you look at it, it does like pertain to relations, maybe not actual relationships, but definitely, you can see it's someone that she knows, okay? And there was definitely some communication that was going on here, and it pretty much went to the left. All right, we have a cold individual, we have someone dealing with rejection, not taking rejection very well, we have someone that was operating in deception, there was some bullying going on and some jealousy. All right, and we see somebody that's holding a grudge and very argumentative. All right, and someone feeling like this. Okay, now what I'm going to do real quick, when I'm doing my readings, I like to receive validation, confirmation of what the spirit's already revealing to me. So what I'm going to do real quick, I'm going to redo this over. Some cards will come back out. That's just validation, confirmation of what we already know, what the spirit is revealing to us. It's like spirit is saying, look at this, look at this. None of this is in divine order, family. It's like a puzzle. You got to put the pieces together. So, once again, I'm setting my intentions on 20-year-old charisma. Now, ask the spirit to shine light on the darkness, the energies that was going on around charisma on the day the unthinkable happened. seeking clarity about what led up to Charisma's death. Seeking clarity, the energies around Charisma on the day that she was murdered. Seeking clarity, seeking clarity, seeking confirmation, seeking clarity, seeking confirmation, seeking clarity, seeking confirmation, seeking clarity, seeking confirmation, seeking clarity. Just came out. Now we already saw withdrawn. This is a new card, a new message. It's a antisocial. So this is an individual who's not around a lot of people. Okay, they're very standoffish, withdrawn. Okay, maybe could see themselves as being very awkward as well. But anyway, I'm going to honor this. All right, I'm going to honor it. I want to set it here. I want to do a 4-card spread going across. Let's see what comes out. Seeking clarity. Anything you want us to know, Charisma. Already you can see same cards coming back out. Thank you, Charisma. Thank you. Thank you. Now, some of these messages may be in sync, okay? Because the Spirit is trying to tell us a story here. The Spirit is saying that I can continue, but I don't want to make this video too long. I will see. I want to show this spread real quick, family. Let me bring this down, okay? Don't worry. I'm just turning them around. As you see your sister being very transparent. You saw the first spread, okay? I'm just turning everything around. Now, even though I said there is none of this is in divine order, the Spirit has a way when I'm shuffling the deck. It has a way of, you know, when it comes to synchronicity, it has a way of, you know, guiding this message to where it makes more sense, if you know what I mean. Because as I stated, you know, I was seeking clarity about the energies that was going on with Charisma. A lot of this, you know, can be her energies, you know, mixed in with the suspect energies. Okay, you can get an idea of how she was feeling, how someone was making her feel, you know, before the unthinkable happened. So let's continue. Pay attention to what came back out. I'm going to start with this row right here, okay, family? Antisocial, bias, ghosting. Now, when I get this card right here, this could let me know someone could possibly be meeting up with somebody and they did not show up, or someone is known to stand someone up, okay? Ghosting, burdens, and someone being defensive. All right, let's go down the second row. We have here bully, someone being a bully, someone being in denial, and they can be a passive individual also. Instead of seeing the signs, they ignore the signs. Being in denial, thinking it's not that serious, or not taking someone that serious. Just give me a minute. I'm just looking at this card real quick. Okay, complacency. This is someone who's not aware of the danger that's around them. Okay, remember we saw in denial. This is someone who's not aware of the danger that's ahead of them or that's around them. So before the unthinkable happened, She was caught off guard. She was caught off guard and she was not aware of the hidden danger. See that? Deception. But somebody had other plans. And look at that. Jealousy. Someone was jealous of Charisma. Next, we have here, it came back out, someone being very vindictive. This is someone who wants to get back at somebody. If you're hurt and pissed off about something pertaining to Charisma, very vindictive. I was going to say holding a grudge, but that's the next card right here. Look at that, drugs. Something about drugs. Could be this could be someone's background or something that they are into. Okay, they do drugs, and the individual was holding a grudge. They had something against her. Okay, they had something against Charisma. Oh, what could that be? What could that be? Rejection. They didn't take rejection very well. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so this is playing a big part. Someone was operating in their lower self, okay? Lustful. So as I stated, like somebody had their eyes on her, okay? They may have been hoping things would go to the next level. Here it is. Someone sabotage Charisma. This is Charisma. This is how she was feeling, fearful. I'm sure she finally had that aha moment as far as finally seeing the intentions of the other individual. Aggression came back out again. All right, there was some confusion. These two were not seeing eye to eye. And as I said this earlier, it came out confirmation. The individual feels very awkward. This is how they see themselves. Maybe they feel like they wasn't good enough. Okay, this is someone who comes out very awkward, or possibly how they see themselves. Okay, maybe they felt like she was untouchable. Pretty much whatever they wanted out of the situation. Yeah, it was not going the way they had hoped, but they had a backup plan due to me seeing this right here, deception, and everything went straight to hell, if you know what I mean. When I see this card right here, they don't take rejection very well. They had an opportunity, no one was around, and they did the unthinkable to Charisma, who just happened to be alone, sitting in her car, caught off guard. She was sabotaged. Okay? At the end of the day, it's somebody she knows. May not know as far as really knowing them because she was in denial. Okay? She didn't see it coming. So, anyway, as you see, Spirit backed me up, family. My heart really goes out to the family. Once again, my condolences to the family. All righty. Hold on 1 minute, family. All right, family. So what I'm going to do here, I'm seeking additional clarity. I'm going to use my Awakened Butterfly Reading Oracle deck. I call this, Where Are You in the Present? But I can also receive additional clarity, okay, about the situation. A lot of times comes to my reading, I'm always seeking validation, confirmation of what the spirit is already revealing, okay? So anyway, with that being stated, I'm looking at Charisma's beautiful eyes, and I'm setting my attention on this sister who's no longer with us. She's still with us in the spirit, but I'm just seeking additional clarity. That's some spirit to reveal those hidden things. Divine spirit, seek additional clarity. Charisma, tell your story. Anything you want us to know. Anything you want us to know concerning the suspect. Were you in a relationship with the suspect? What kind of relationship was this? Okay, I'm going to set this here. And let me say this real quick, family. I have no control what comes out. None of this is my opinion, all right? I'm just open to the spirit, and I let the spirit lead and do the talking. So I just wanted to say that, because many people get caught in their feelings. They don't like what they see. Just see that's entertainment, okay? But please know, I knows what I know, and there is truth in this reading, all right? May not be 100%. You gotta dissect it, but there is truth in this reading. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit already gave me confirmation. Thank you. Thank you, Charisma. Okay, family. I'm just going to show you what I have here. Feelings of grief, deep sorrow, misery, and sadness. And usually when I get this card right here, it just let me know the person's no longer with us, okay? But this is how somebody is feeling, rightfully so. I'm sure her loved ones is feeling like this. And I will be lifting them up in prayer due to their great loss. It has here romanticizing the past. So, speaking from relationship perspective, somebody was romanticizing the past. Okay, looking back, it has here caution, stop, think on the wrong path due to negative thinking and your actions. Pretty much what led up to the unthinkable. Okay, due to poor choices, negative thinking and one's poor choices in their actions. All right, this is someone's state of mind. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to know who this is. It has a mental conflict, cannot get over someone. Okay, cannot get over someone or something, having a breakdown or mental disorder. So this is an individual who has a mental conflict. They have a problem getting over someone. And we did see here they was romanticizing the past. Could it possibly be an ex of Charisma? Let's continue. It's definitely somebody she knows. It has here secretive. And if not an ex, it's definitely somebody she knows from the past. I will say that. It has here somebody's being secretive, living a double life, full of deception. And we did see the deception card. All right, once again, the spirit letting us know the mindset of the individual. They are unbalanced, an unbalanced person, disturbed and upset, or can slightly be crazy. This is just pretty much someone that's unbalanced mentally and emotionally, all right? They're not exercising control, emotional control, mental control. They pretty much, can go from 1 to 10, and emotionally they're all over the place. Okay, so look at that entanglement. As I told you, it's somebody she knows. We're looking at some type of relationship. Okay, it doesn't have to be girlfriend and boyfriend, but it's somebody she knows. And we also see somebody was romanticizing the past. Okay, it has here complicated, difficult relationships. It can be a platonic relationship. Okay, it says complicated, difficult relationships, affair or temporary relationships between two people due to complications. And we knew this already. As I stated, I feel like, she got caught up in denial and she was not aware of the danger. It has here full of distractions, not focus. It has here full of distractions, not focus. And lastly, we did see the word drugs, family. Remember that? Look at that. This individual has a background history of unlawful acts. It could possibly, could have been in the system as well. But they have a background of unlawful acts, disobedience, and resistance to opposition. So it's a good chance this person has a background in drug use or drug dealings, okay? They could possibly be in the system pertaining to drugs, okay, or drug use. All righty, let me see here. Let's continue. Tell your story, Charisma. Anything else you want us to know? And I don't know why. I don't know if it's somebody that Charisma, not only that she knew, but she was warned to stay away from. I don't know why that's popped up in my spirit because I'm seeing ignore ignorance. Okay, do not listen. So that's telling me that somebody that she may have knew due to word of mouth or due to communication, she pretty much knew this person's background as far as someone that she should not have been communicating with or definitely being alone with. Okay. Um, but I'm going to let the spirit do the talking, all right? At the end of the day, I'm just speaking from the perspective. This was an individual that she should not have been around with, period. Okay? Especially alone. But we did see the word in denial. Okay? And someone who's not aware of the danger that they could possibly be in. Okay, look at that. Not committed, unfaithful, or not ready to commit. You can say charisma was not ready to commit, or this individual was not ready to commit. But we are looking at some type of relationship, okay? Period. Whether they were lovers or it was platonic, okay? But somebody saw it differently. Somebody looks like wanted more than what the other was willing to offer. Alrighty. It has here thinking things through. Give them time they need to reflect on the situation to make a decision. Someone had a decision to make. And we did see the withdrawn card. Somebody was very withdrawn, okay? It has here, they had some decision to make and they were pretty much backing off, okay? They needed time to think and reflect. It has here the need to heal and rest. So somebody was definitely hurt because we saw the rejection card. But instead of them healing and working things through, let's just say they didn't do things decently in order. They should have backed off from her, but instead, you know, it has here uses illegal drugs. All right, this backs me up. The individual has a background of using illegal drugs. All right, it has here knowledgeable and intelligent and intelligent. It has here loves to take all the credit. This is someone characteristic. It has here ignorance, do not listen. We can say, allegedly, Charisma could have been ignorant. She did not listen to her intuition that was telling her to back off from this individual. Or we can say the individual was ignorant and do not listen, okay? As far as listening to their divine intuition and doing the right thing. It has here, you're happy, but someone close to you is not happy for you. They're jealous of you and resentful. And we did see the word jealousy pop up. We did see the word rejection pop up. So you put all of this together. Could it be allegedly Charisma was trying to move forward in her life, but she knew the individual and decided to make the conscious decision to, you know, communicate with this individual, whether they came to her or she came to them. All I know is she was found in her car, but where was her car? Was her car parked at home or was it parked at another location? That part I'm not sure of. But it looks like somebody was happy, somebody was trying to move forward, and somebody felt some type of way, okay, due to um, charisma allegedly, being in a good place in their life trying to move forward, and somebody was not happy about that. They were very resentful and jealous. And we have here trapped in fear. And we did see through a card, fearful. Held hostage, taken by force, unable to escape. It just lets me know she was in a situation that she went out of, and yeah, the person took advantage of that opportunity and did the unthinkable to her. All right. So let me see here. Spirit, are we complete with this guy? According to the spirit, we are complete here. I pretty much have an idea of, what went down, family. But, that's just what I'm picking up in the spirit. It's not facts. We know this, okay? But we know also the spirit realm knows all things. Now, real quick, I'm going to use my backup, okay? This right here is my Wicked Butterfly Revealing Oracle, all right? Let me just do a quick spread with this one. So give me a minute. Okay, Divine Spirit's additional clarity. If this is meant to come back out, it will. I'm going to look at it real quick. Okay, if it's meant to come back out, it will. And I'm going to show it. I'm going to show it. If it's meant to come back out, it will. All right, family? Now, I'm going to put it here and continuously to shuffle. All right, tell your story, Charisma. Seek additional clarity. What were the conditions that led up to your demise? What were the conditions that led up to the unthinkable? Tell your story. What were the conditions that led up to the unthinkable that happened to you? Tell your story, Charisma. Tell your story. Seeking clarity. Hold on, family. Let me drop this off here. Okay. All right, now I got to drop this, family. I'm going to sit this here. Tell your story, Charisma. Tell your story. Okay, I'm going to end up honoring this. Okay, the spirit wants me to honor this card, so I'm going to. Alrighty, family. Let's see here. Turn this around. Remember, pay attention to repeated messages. All right. There's a reason for it. I feel like I already have an understanding of what went down, but I'm going to look again. Now, all I know is that Charisma is 20 years old. I don't know if she has any children or anything. Additional information is coming out. A lot of times, Spirit reveals those hidden things of a person as far as their background. Okay, I don't know the background of the individual. This is someone that's out of sight and out of mind. But you're going to see here a lot of background information is coming out about someone. I'm just going to reveal the information and keep it moving. It has here, there is more to the story. What needs to be said is not said. It has here, child abandoned, has no connection with child. They are unbothered. It has here hole in the soul. Now, this could be the background of the individual. You know, when people are scorned mentally, emotionally, and spiritually in a childhood due to trauma and abuse, you know, it can affect them in their adulthood, if you know what I mean. And that can cause a lot of people, you know, growing up to be caught up in the streets, the street life, if you know what I mean, because they see no value in themselves. So, with that being stated, for some reason this popped up in my spirit. So this could be the energy of the individual that did the unthinkable to charisma, okay? Pretty much their background. It has hole in the soul, childhood wounds, loss of self, disconnection with others, feeling of emptiness, seek approval and praise and recognition to prove you're what? Good enough. This is one who wants to be accepted, okay? And could possibly have this as a background, feeling abandoned, dealing with abandonment issues, if you know what I mean, okay? I just wanted to put that out there. And it could be charisma background, but it came out, so I'm just honoring it. It has here motive for money and trade, whatever that means, okay? But we did see that someone has drug related background. It has here wants payback, revenge, getting back at them. Getting back at who? It has here woman. It has here the head, disruption, power struggle, and conflict. Now, a lot of time when it comes to the head disruption card family, not sure why it came out, but it came out, so I'm going to honor it. A lot of time I get a card like this, depending on who you live with, this can let me know about a parent, okay? Um, the parent of somebody, but this can also let me know in either in charisma background or the suspect background. You know, it's a lot of power struggle, a lot of conflict. Um, allegedly could have been going on in the background, okay? And it can really affect an individual as far as how they move out here, all right, due to trauma, mental trauma, if you know what I mean. But anyway, it has here the person will be found. There's hope. That's confirmation because charisma was once missing, but you know, as we know, she was found deceased in her car. So this was confirmation that she was found. It has here working together, partnership. Now, this letting me, it just can mean many, many things, okay? At first, I was picking up on the energies of an individual, but this is picking about partnership, okay? We're looking at two or more. I'm going to say at least two people. Now, you can say partnership with charisma and the individual, that's two people, or the individual that happens to be the suspect. You know, it could be partnership because we did see entanglement. That's a complicated, toxic relationship between two people. And a lot of times with entanglement, you're dealing with a third party, all right? It could be somebody on the outside that could play a part as far as being in the know, playing a part in the cover up, playing a part as far as taking up or may be in the know about what went down. Um, when I get this card right here and the fact that charisma is not with us, you know, we can be looking at allegedly two females or a male and a female. Okay, I wouldn't mean to be the judge when it comes to that, but this is two individuals working together for a common goal. You could say one did the do and one is the backup supporting um, partner, shall I say, help covering things up, or they could possibly be in the know. Because we're looking at entanglement here. And you know, entanglement can be very complicated because we don't know if it's two males, two females, or a male and a female. But we're looking at two people coming together that are in the know and could play a big part in what went down with his sister. At the end of the day, we're looking at relationships. Okay, we're looking at relationships whether they were lovers or platonic. And we also saw here that somebody was not committed in this scenario. So I'm going to end it right here. Okay. I'm going to use one more deck, and then I'm going to end this reading. I'm just seeking additional clarity, just in case the family members happen to be watching. But we do see that somebody was romanticizing the past. Okay, thinking and reflecting on someone that they used to know, whether it be a lover or just a simple platonic relationship. Okay, so let me see which one I'm going to use, and I'm going to end this reading. Give me a minute here. Okay, the spirit told me to use this one. I'm just seeking additional clarity. Whatever the spirit wants us to know. Give me a minute. Then I'm going to end this reading. Start off with this. Then if I need to use the other side, I will. I mean the other hand. All right. Charisma, tell your story. Anything else you want us to know concerning what's going on before the unthinkable happened to you? Sending you much love and light your way. Seeking additional clarity. All right. Now, a lot of time, fam, I don't know why certain messages pop up the way they do. All I can say is when I'm digging deep, and the spirit reveal information for a reason. A lot of times it's the background of an individual that comes out, which can be very helpful to authorities if they happen to be watching because they get an idea who the individual is. But anyway, I still want to be respectful. I still want to be respectful and mindful of what I put out, just in case if families happen to be watching. Now, remember, family, we did see the card, someone living a someone being secretive and living a double life. Okay, I do not know the background of Charisma other than she was a student and she was definitely trying to better herself. Okay, but I'm seeing information popping up. All right. But somebody was definitely jealous of not only of her accomplishments, but I'm sensing that as far as her trying to move forward with as far as her trying to move forward, moving on with her life, somebody was not liking that. Okay, they wanted to be acknowledged and they felt rejected. Okay, look at that, accusing the other, cheating. I'm just gonna let the spirit do the talking. Family, you be the judge. Someone is not reliable, and we did see the word argumentative. So there was definitely some discussion that was going on. Avoid reality. That's the one that's caught up in their head. Okay, they see things how they see things, and we did see the word also. Someone is in denial. Okay, so avoid reality. Someone is all caught up in their head. Thank you, Spirit, for confirmation. Charisma is saying they know this person. Yes. So mom or dad, yes, Charisma knows the person. So like I said, search her room real good, search her social media, her phone, definitely the inbox. Search, search, search. I don't know what this means, but it came out. It has here adult services. Because a card did pop out. Is somebody's background family. Um, yeah, adult services. Okay. And we did see something about money being exchanged, motive, money, and trade. Okay. This is someone's background. That's all I'm going to say. People do many things on the side as far as hustling when it comes to money. It is somebody's background. I'm not saying it's hers, but it's somebody that's doing this right here on the side for money, okay? Or is known to do it. It has here situation. Relates to their state of mind, has a mental conflict, unstable. And this is, um, I'm going to say one of the suspects. I'm going to say that I feel like, as I stated, this is dealing with some type of entanglement, a complicated, toxic relationship. And for the most part, it could be platonic, okay? You know how one person can be, in their mind, they see the relationship one way, but it's really not that way to the other. Is what I mean, okay? We know when it comes to relationship, two people must be on board, okay, as far as how they view this relationship. And I feel like one person viewed the relationship one particular way and the other one did not. Okay, two people was not on board. So we're looking at somebody not being committed. We're looking at entanglement. Okay, that's a third party. And then we also saw partnership alliance. Somebody has a background, okay? And remember, it's somebody she knows from her past. Somebody has a background in playing sports. We already know the individual is unstable. They're also unpredictable. That's why she did not see it coming. That's why was not she was not aware of the danger. Unpredictable when it comes to this individual actions and how they move. Okay, this is the spirit revealing this. Let's pray that this actually will become a reality. It has here future charges and arrests are coming. Body will be found. And yes, her body was found. So that is confirmation. Let's pray the rest of this message will come to reality and will be manifested. Future charges and arrests are coming. So that makes me happy. Please know people do talk and they would talk for the right price. People always run off the mouth, especially if this person has a background of doing drugs. They're doing a lot of sitting around, talking. Talking to who? That's the question. But anyway, it's a good chance that there will be a future arrest, okay, in the near future. All right, let me see something here. Divine Spirit, are we complete with this right here? Okay, we are complete with this one. Let me see, do I need to use the last deck here? Okay, this is the last one. Let's see if I need to use this one. Divine Spirit. Okay, the Spirit wants me to use this one real quick. Spirit wants me to shuffle this deck real quick. Tell your story, Charisma. Any last thing? Hold on. I don't want to be saying any words. Okay, it's bleed. A lot of times the ink will bleed through. All right, Charisma. Tell your story. Anything? Any last messages you want us to know? Tell your story. Any last messages you want us to know, Charisma? Any last messages you want us to know? Any last message you want us to know? Any last message you want us to know? I was told to stop. Yep, I figured that. Okay. Yeah. A particular card came out. A particular card came out. Y'all remember that card that came out? And I said if I decided to show it, well, I did show it, but I didn't put it in my spread. I said if it come back out, I said I will honor it. But I showed you that card anyway. That same message came back out right here. Okay, so remember, look at this card and look at the other card that I showed you, but I didn't put it back in the deck. That particular card and this right here is saying the same thing. All right, family. This is Charisma having an aha moment. She was in denial, but now she's saying, okay, I see. It has here, now I see. And the card behind that one, look at that. Accusing the other of cheating. Because we're looking at entanglement, that's a third party. So I'm still sensing one person. possibly didn't do, but there's somebody else that's in the know that they was also involved in, they also was involved in, or you could say Charisma could have been seeing somebody else, okay? But somebody else was jealous, okay? They was jealous, one or the other. It has here travel, on the go adventure. This is someone who's always on the go. It has here very ambitious. This is someone that's goal minded, career minded, okay? They want something out of life. It has here reliable. It has here working on a new project. This could be charisma, okay? Working on a new project. Now, behind that is this, okay? This is a big time allegedly, but it is the background of somebody, okay? Please know that. People do many, many things for a side hustle. Working on a new project. That's a big time allegedly. It has here, she was being very focused. Now, remember this card and the one that I showed you earlier, but I put it back in the deck. It says hint, keeping it private until they know it's permanent. Now, this can be keeping a relationship private, or it could be something that she was planning on doing, family, behind the scenes, okay? Behind the scenes for money, allegedly, okay? This may not have anything to do with what happened to her, but I'm only showing it to you because it came out. It's somebody's background. But if this not pertaining to a relationship, it's pertaining to something that someone was thinking about doing as far as in the background, okay? A new project, a new adventure. Because we did see this. Very ambitious. This is someone who's trying to climb the ladder of success. And we have here impatient. Someone feeling very impatient. They want what they want, but they're very impatient. Okay, what did I do with the rest? Oh, here it is. All right, Divine Spirit, are we complete with this deck? Okay, I think Spirit want me to go around one more time. Do I need to shuffle? No, okay. For your story, Elizabeth. Okay, I'm just going to show you the cards. None of this is my opinion. It has here, and remember we saw emotional blackmail. Remember we all saw that card when I was using the Divine Shadow Self Oracle. That's one who's mind effing you, okay? Look at that, playing mind games. Okay, so somebody was playing mind games. It has here, life is unbalanced, out of order. Pretty much somebody not using good judgment. It has here, physical and emotional abuse. Same thing, emotional blackmail, playing somebody's head. And that's a very dangerous thing to do. That's why it's best to be transparent with an individual. Don't have people thinking one thing when it's really another. A lot of people don't know how to take that. It has here patterns of disrespect. It has here, I'm only with them for their money and benefits. This can be someone that feel like they were used, okay? Also feeling rejected. It has here avoids conflict and drama. So you can say that charisma was someone, she's not all about creating conflict and drama. If anything, she tries to avoid it. It has here friend. And as I stated, a friend can be someone, that you know, but it can be platonic friendship, at least from their perspective. And then remember, we saw in front of that one, we saw this. Hint, keeping it private, keeping something private. And remember, before that card, we saw this. Somebody has a background in playing sports, allegedly. Or something about friends, okay? That could possibly be in the know as far as knowing who the individual is, okay? Not saying friends have anything to do with it, but could possibly be in the know. Because people do talk and they see with people, okay? It has here being used for sex, sexual pleasure. And we did see money and trade, okay? I was looking at it from the perspective of drug use, but the fact that I saw this right here, okay, and because we did see also someone living a double life, and that's not to put this sister down, but somebody was definitely living a double life, okay? They were doing other things behind the scenes. And it has here agreeable to change. So this is someone who's open to change, okay? But also very impatient. Brian Spirit, we complete with this reading. All right, family. Um, this was on underneath. Normally, I don't show the cards underneath, but you'd be surprised. It's a lot of hidden gems. I let maybe be the judge. Okay, I let maybe be the judge. And at the end of the day, we are looking at someone being tempted and addictions, and it can be all kind of addictions. Okay, whether it be drugs, you know, drinking, as well as sex addiction. Okay, but addictions are addictions. Drugs, sex, and alcohol can play a part as far as being a snowball effect why people do what they do. So anyway, this is my reading on 20-year-old Charisma. Um, None of this was my opinion. At the end of the day, this sister lost her life because someone decided to take her life senselessly. My condolences to her family. Please know what you saw here. None of this was my opinion. All I do is just, you know, that which I'm picking up on, I share it as well as I let the spirit do the talking as far as backing up anything that I may have been picking up on intuitively. But at the end of the day, she knows the individual. That's what matters more than anything. Okay, at least you know that she knows the individual, and the family can take it from there, do their own research, their own, background digging as far as who her friends are. Her friends do talk, friends do know things, and somebody knows something. And at the end of the day, this is my prayer for the family. We already know that your loved one body has been found, but we also want to see righteous judgment on her behalf. Future charges and arrests are coming. Body will be found. So yes, her body was found, and we're waiting on future charges and arrests. All right, and we're looking at conflict pertaining to entanglement relationships. Okay, somebody felt rejected. Somebody wanted revenge. So that's my reading. Thank you, family, for watching. Thank you for your love and supporting my channel. Thank you for the awesome donations and just for writing me, okay? Many of you always write me even with your thoughts. You might not leave it down in the comment section, but you just discreetly would write me, just let me know, your views and opinions when it comes to my readings. And many of you respectfully, in a loving, kind of way, you always showing me love and appreciation, and I thank you. You don't have to. Just as I'm doing this as a labor of love, many of you are sowing seeds to your sister as a labor of love. And please know it will not go unnoticed. All right? The Most High God sees and knows all things. So this is my reading on 20-year-old Charisma. I'm just going to say that. Okay? That's all that needs to be said. Okay? May she rest in peace. Send her lots of love and light her way in the afterlife. And you'd be surprised. A lot of time when people are taken so violently, shall I say, so quick. A lot of times, their spirit is not at peace. So let's just keep her in prayer, okay? That she will find her way and find that peace. Um, yeah, okay. Her spirit is very strong here, and she was definitely telling her story. Those spirit guides and ancestors was on fleek because my ear was buzzing and everything. So anyway, this is my reading on 20-year-old woman, Charisma. Much love to you. Rest in peace, Charisma, and much love to her family. Please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you.